Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest fellow Virgos out there. This is going to be a blend of readings for you. It's the new moon in Cancer, the solar eclipse, the summer solstice reading. Now there is a lot going on and there are a lot of astrologers and a lot of readers giving us a lot of information about the energies at play, and it's intense. But I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to read to you guys from my moon diary down here below. You can see that, and I may also have a link for it down in the description box if you guys are interested. I just thought this introduction to Cancer season was just so beautiful and so poignant. So Virgo, here it is. The next generation is initiated and nurtured by the waters of the mother. Earth marries heaven as the triumphant sun of the summer solstice draws the waters within the body of nature to their height. The green world is a fountain of water which, in the heat of the summer sun, pumps out gallons of the stuff by transpiration. The fountain of life brings to birth the juicy fruit and seed, which carry information from the past into the potential of the future. So this is a gorgeous reading. If you guys are interested in the decks that I'm using, please check those out. I have them linked down below. And let's jump into this, Virgo. My rising is Virgo, so this is as much a reading for me as it is for you. Let's go ahead. We're going to call in spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and our ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, really any placement you have, or if you were drawn to the title of this reading, then there's a message in there for you. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Ooh, Virgo, what's going on? Okay, I like it. All things can be healed. Okay, Virgo, we're going to need a little bit of grit here. All right, overall energy, Four of Pentacles. We're going to have to let go of something. This is Sun in Capricorn. You might have Capricorn in your chart. You might be dealing with a Capricorn or just exhibiting these qualities. The Four of Pentacles is about the need to let go of something. Sadness, heartbreak, sorrow. For some of us, it's a past way of life. You know, all the changes that Gaia has gone through, and the economy and our countries, our respective families, our internal world, so much has changed. And I'm really getting, Virgo, you know, as an earth sign, I understand we don't really like change, right? We kind of like our routine, and we like to organize, and we like to know what's coming. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that there's this need for release. Okay, releasing, you know, your past life, the way you used to see yourself, you know, that coping with change. All right. Also, what's blocking you is this Tower moment. So there's some sort of difficulty dealing with these changes. The beauty is the Four of Pentacles is in reverse, and it takes us back to that Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration, which is a reminder that you're the architect of your life. It also it's asking you to remember that, you know, any situation, anything that you're trying to build requires planning and persistence. It requires, you know, financial assistance usually, okay, or some sort of materials at least. And then it also requires optimism and an injection of enthusiasm and purpose in order for it to succeed. Now, Virgos, you guys are coming out as the King of Cups in reverse. You might have water in your charts, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You may be also just feeling emotionally really vulnerable. The King of Cups is somebody who's very stoic and doesn't quite show his emotions very often, but if you can crack that hard shell deep beneath, you know, that exterior, you find that this person is loony and playful and beautiful and wonderful. It's a very paternal energy, although we all have masculine and feminine energies, but this is somebody who's nurturing and who's a visionary. When he's in the reverse, there is a risk of overeating, over drinking, of indulging in in some sort of behavior or thought process. It could be drugs, it could be, it could be any sort of addiction or anything that isn't quite healthy in the name of escapism, like trying not to really face, these changes, because I feel like you've experienced some major changes either in your business, in your relationships, in your family, in your home, at your job, and it's taken a lot out of you. Okay, so and the King of Cups is also very psychic, is a visionary, is an artist. Some of you might be experiencing creative blocks or are empaths or readers, and you're feeling like, man, I just can't get in touch, with spirit, or I can't, some of you might be feeling abandoned, okay, by spirit or by your spirit guides, and that's not the case, all right? We're getting lots of downloads right now from this eclipse energy, and we're going through retrograde, so please be kind to yourself and know that you're not alone. Now, what's blocking you is you have this Tower energy. All right, Tower energy, this is a huge disruption. Okay, so some sort of major change. It has blown your doors off, Virgo. It's something that has blown your doors off, and it's in the position of blocking you. So this is something that, Spirit's saying you need to take your time. You need to release the old way of being or doing things or thinking or what have you, and you really need to roll with the punches. You need to be innovative. We're moving out of this Capricorn period and we're moving into Aquarius. It's about being modern, being more accepting of, being more of a creative problem solver and figuring your way out of this, but not by relying on the things that you used to do, because they may not be available to you. The intentions that you need to set, this is that Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So there's a bit of water in this, in your chart or in your reading. The Knight of Cups is commitment, and the Knight of Cups is overflowing with emotion. When it's in the reverse, it can be a bit of a player card, but I'm not picking up on that at all here. What I'm picking up on is that you're emotionally drained, and you're emotionally drained from whatever upset this was. I see that with the King of Cups. I see that with the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys are in a family or in a relationship with somebody younger than you, and remember, you are being affected by this person. This person is being affected by you, so it's really important that, you tighten up. Okay, this is also a reminder from Spirit, and that was me giving you a little bit of a talking to, or Spirit saying, remember that the work that we do affects everybody that we're energetically attached to. So if you're seeing that in your, whoever, in your surroundings, or people that you love, or people that, maybe there are unwanted cords that are attached to you, Virgo, it's time to cut those. Okay, if you can't really pinpoint why you might be feeling drained and not have enough energy and that sort of thing. The Knight of Cups in reverse is also telling, Spirit saying you need to let go of this commitment. Whatever it is that you were holding on to, look at that, more Capricorn energy, Devil in reverse. Something has become toxic, outdated, doesn't work for you anymore. Five of Swords, you've got Venus in Aquarius. Okay, something is doing you damage, okay, and it's holding on to whatever this is that you're holding on to. It's turned your world upside down, but you need to make the commitment to yourself, to healing, to balance. Okay, and it's really going to require you to let go of something that doesn't work for you. What you need to know is you have the Three of Swords in reverse, is that healing is right around the corner. Okay, Three of Swords, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's Saturn and Libra more specifically. This situation, this can be healed. You will be healed. But the Three of Swords, it takes us back to that Two of Swords, which is Moon in Libra, which is, it's about being of two minds. There's going to be a need for you to pull back. I feel like you guys are wanting to push forward. And remember, we have Mercury in retrograde. Venus was or will be in retrograde until the 25th. So pushing forward isn't really the best option right now. The best option, releasing and healing. And that's going to open up so many doors for you. Now, your final outcome, you get the Five of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. More specifically, it is Saturn and Leo. The Five of Wands for me is about healthy competition. It's about, in this situation, it may be a job. It may just be how you feel. There is no real leader. Somebody is vying for dominance, okay? Or actually not somebody. All five of them are vying for dominance. So it could be, this is a work situation, or it could be that, maybe it's for a person or what have you, but there is competition. There will be competition. So you really need to figure out what you want and then think about what your best plan of action is. But something needs to be healed first. You've been through some major, major change here, Virgo, okay? And, you know, I know my Virgos. I'm Virgo. We don't like it. We don't like it. We like to be organized. We like to know. We like to plan, okay? And we're very sensitive even if we don't show it. So this King of Cups energy makes a lot of sense that this is your energy, because even though Virgo, you know, being the Virgin and being the earth sign, we are reticent about showing our feelings. We don't show it that often, but we are very, very sensitive. Here you have the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. I like this because this is all about Virgo standing up for yourself, strength and courage. Some of you have to tame some demons. Some of you have to stand up to someone or something, and that's going to take a lot of courage. But Spirit's telling me that you can do it. You'll be fine. This has been intense. This tower moment, okay, it's led you down a path where you've really like seen, okay, how bad it can get, okay, how bad it can get for you. But you have the strength and the will and the survival instincts there. And so really practice that third chakra energy clearing. Make sure you check your postures, because those of us who slump, we're cutting off that third chakra, okay, and we're taking our own power away. Okay, wow, yep. So first of all, you guys, Virgos, divine guidance. The angels are all around you. Remember, if you need help, you need to ask, you need to invoke. They can't interfere unless you ask them to. So please pray, set your intentions, speak them out loud. Heart healing is necessary. I mean, obviously, this is the Three of Swords. For some of you, this is a family situation. It may go back to your childhood, the original trine, mother, father, child. For others of you, it could even extend back into, you know, past lives. You might be doing soul retrieval and that sort of work. Okay. I do apologize if the camera's picking up on any background noise. You know, it's not spirits or anything. Okay, financial constraints. For some of you, this tower moment has to do with work or your stability, okay? Like with, you know, with the sheltering in place and the economy, some of you guys just aren't able to pay the bills. All right, Virgo, and I know that's not cool. All right, and rest and rejuvenation. This is the Four of Swords energy for me, but look at this. You get 2 10s coming out, 37 and 19. This is a cycle of completion and closure. Virgo, you need to take care of yourself. You need to heal before you move forward, because you will be faced with competition, okay? There will be challenges. Look at that, anxiety. Virgo, we are naturally prone to anxiety. I know that. I'm Virgo, right? Because we overanalyze. You know, we see what we've built or we've worked for. We see it sort of slipping away. We're overthinking here. And, you know, and there's a difference between being aware and being prepared and being realistic. And you've been through something that's really tough. I mean, some of you might have even lost your personal business, or you might have lost your job or your stability, okay? And we see that with the Four of Pentacles as well. But you have the ability to get through this. Okay, you really do. You really, really do. But it's going to require that you love and you nurture and you nourish yourself, Virgo. Now, this is that energy, this new moon in Cancer, okay? And Mercury is in Cancer and it's retrograding. It's going to bring up all of these issues and how well you're taking care of yourself and what you can do to nurture and nourish yourself more. All right, so we get She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Full moon energy. Yep. Some of you guys, I like that. I like that. Once this healing takes place, some of you guys, this survival instinct that has kicked in or will kick in, this is you. You're going to unleash it. You're gonna unleash it. But I'm just gonna pull another card first. Traveler, move in a new direction. Yeah, this is the strength and courage. This I'm really picking up is coming up on this Five of Wands energy, because I feel like you know, your survival instinct kicked in. This tower moment has most likely already happened, or you're at the tail end of it. All right, and so there's a lot of rest, healing, rejuvenation necessary. It's done a number on your emotional well-being, on your balance, okay, your heart chakra and your solar plexus. Really focus on those if you do energy healing work. When you get this, when this comes to a completion, when this healing, okay, and healing is a process, it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to be faced with conflict, but it's not going to be like anything. It's not going to be like what you already previously faced with this Tower moment. It's going to be less, but you need to be prepared. And all of the wisdom that you've gained from going through this cycle, this breakup, this loss of a job, whatever this is, this illness, okay, you're going to unleash the wild within, and you're going to move, and you're going to shake, and you're going to have a brand new beginning. All right, you absolutely will. Absolutely will. All right, I'm going to call on my trusty mermaid oracle to see what additional messages we have for my Virgos. Yamaya. All right, Grandmother Ocean, Primordial. I like this because it's reminding us here that, you know, there are cycles, okay? So see where you are in the cycle of things, of this trauma, of this experience. And then also, some of you guys are going to be connecting with your ancestors. Some of you are going to be doing shamanism and journeying and that sort of thing. But also, some of you guys are going to be relying on your parents and the wisdom of your grandparents, or people who are older than you, or people that know more than you, counseling, helping you move through this seamlessly. You're going to be just fine. I love this. We get the master number 22, divine sensuality, making love, and erotica. Ooh, so some of you guys, you know, this is something that you're going to do again, right? But I'm picking up with this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys might be doing sexual healing, and you might be engaging in you know, like you might be like having a lot of partners, and that might be your outlet in the way that you're sort of indulging at this time to not really as a coping mechanism, okay? Which is fine until it becomes like excessive, or it starts interfering with, you know, advancement and your healing, okay? And then you get vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. Yeah, and this is beautiful because for some of you, going back to this King of Cups, like not really, you know, being kind of hard on the outside, and allowing yourself to really be in touch with your needs and with your wants, and then also really being in touch with your feelings. For some of you, this is going to therapy. For others of you, it's finding a partner who you can bounce stuff off of, who's going to be your echo chamber. Sorry, who's going to be not your echo chamber, but your sounding board, right? And for some of you, this is moving through. This is somebody who's so important to you. It doesn't necessarily, well, I mean, if we take this card out of it, you know, it could be somebody in your family who's helping you get through this, okay? And it's separate from this, you know, erotica that we're seeing. For some of you, this might be a divorce, or it might be a breakup, okay? And Spirit's saying, you know, there may be children involved, but this is a cycle. You're going to get through it. You're going to be able to be vulnerable with somebody again. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see. I'm going to pull from the Mystical Shaman Oracle and read from the book. The messages here are beautiful. Remember, I have all of these decks linked below if you want to check them out. I'm also going to ask that you guys check out your Mercury retrograde readings, which I should have linked here as well. The Eagle, number 16. Big picture stuff. Also for some of you, scorpionic energy. But let's go ahead and see. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. Yeah, there's a new beginning here for you, Virgo. This has been tough. There's some healing that needs to take place, but definitely new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For Eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you don't know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Yeah, and I'm picking up here with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse, just like losing clarity, losing purpose. Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. All right, Virgos, I'm going to leave it there with you. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. Most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.